I don't see it as a negative. Some people are like, oh, you're doing direct practice again, as opposed to living the high life in higher education.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
there's a lot of myth to that.
You're talking about something, I'm going to lift it up a little bit more. And it is this societal value placed on moving up a hierarchy of positions. You start at the bottom. The bottom is direct serve. This is what society tells us and the things they value and the money and all of that stuff reinforces you are supposed to want to move up in position level, in money, in significance, and all of that. When you were talking about how you imagined your life and then at 60 and what it would look like, I was seeing this envisioning of a trajectory. I had it myself. And this is honestly why I was making the connection. As you were talking, I remember feeling the same way. I felt the same way. I also felt like I had an awareness of it, and I kept valuing this idea of moving up. And I also remember that I was so committed to that it contributed to one of the most painful professional experiences I ever had. I was trying to move up in a place that was trying to push me down so much. It came to a place where it really took me out. It took me out physically and mentally, emotionally, and spirit. It took me out in every single way. And it wasn't till after I decided I let it all go, because I started imagining causing physical harm to people. I started imagining myself rather just living with my cats outside. I wanted anything but what I was doing and started to imagine another life, and I had to let it go. And I took several weeks off. It just so happened I was blessed and fortunate enough to leave the job without anything else. And my last day, I happened to get a job offer. It just happened that way. And I took several weeks off. And in that process of my own reflection, I realized how much I really wanted something that was some sort of level up, that you're leveling up, you're doing better in life, you're worth more. It meant all of that. What was interesting is I went to a role that was seemingly, it was less in position level in terms of the hierarchy. It was less in money. It was everything. But to your point, it was very much more aligned with what I was actually wanting to do. It really was. I wanted to help develop people. I wanted to help them grow. I didn't care so much about the other things that I was having to do. And it comes with a lot of sacrifice. And then there's just that struggle. And I just wanted to talk about that. It just hit me when you said that. It really did. And I just thank you for bringing that up. I do.
I just want to thank you for making this space to have these conversations, because I do think people, as they learn from others in their profession, have an idea of where they're supposed to be. And oftentimes life does not give you that easy path to make all that happen for you. And you have to pivot and you have to adjust. And I do think it really does come down to values and what you value, and also the climate that you're in, the job climate that you're in, which we know can make or break it. If the leadership is modeling a culture that is oppressive or harassing or unsafe, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if that was your dreams. If you can't function in an environment that's toxic, and then you're forced to sometimes have to lose that position and do something else. But I think it's important to really honor who you are and to know what is important for you at the time. I think in life, you have different needs at different times. It's like a developmental model, really, when you think about it in your life. And sometimes you need positions that don't maybe provide the financial means that you were hoping, but it's going to give you peace of mind. It's going to be something that will work for you.